I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today we're going to discuss the Australia. On Australia, this Pradhan Mantri, Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi, he had been assured by the Australian counterpart, no any mandir temple will be disturbed now. Whatever just miscreants and separatists and Khalistani, whatever they have done after Canada and USA, they shifted their base to Australia to globalize the issue. That was no issue in Bharat. Whatever they are demanding, so-called Khalistan. So he already press a statement issued by the prime minister and the other counterpart. So as I'm just trying to read the press statement, I express my heartfelt thanks to people of Australia and the Prime Minister Albanese for hospitality and respect according to me and my delegation during visit to Australia. I'm based in Australia within 2 months of my friend Prime Minister Albanese visit to India. This is about the sixth meeting in the past 1 year. This reflects in the depth in our comprehensive relation, the convergence in our views and maturity of our ties. If we say in this language of cricket, our ties will enter in T20 mode. So, as he said about the democratic values are the foundation for our ties, as our Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, our relationship is based on the mutual trust and respect. He advocated just for the Indian committee, having living the bridge between the two countries. Last evening, the Indian committee, whatever they addressed, Prime Minister Albanese was also there. I unveiled the little India of the Harris Park. I could also sense the popularity of Prime Minister Albanese in the event. So he also talked about the India-Australia comprehensive strategic partnership to the greater heights in the next decade. And he said they discussed the detail of the possibilities of cooperation in new areas. Last year, Bharat-Australia ACTA came into effect. Today, we have to decided to focus on CCCA, Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement. This will give the further strength and new dimensions to our trade and economic cooperation. And then Prime Minister said he had constructive discussion on the strengthening of strategic cooperation in the sectors of mining and critical minerals. We have identified concrete areas for cooperation in renewable energy. It was decided to set up a task force on the green hydrogen. Yesterday, I had a fruitful discussion with Australian CEOs on investment in various areas, and also I'll talk the trade, investment, and technology cooperation in the business roundtable. Today, I said the migration and mobility partnership agreement also signed, and all the further strengthen our living bridge, and to deepen the ever-growing relationship. As announced today, will soon open a new Indian consulate in Brisbane. As we know, the government of India will very open soon the Indian consulate in Brisbane. The Australia announced new consulate in Bangalore. So this is a good thing, both way, how the business is going, how we'll just promote the business with all things. The Prime Minister Albanese and I have discussed the issue of attacks on temples. That is very significant in Australia, and the activities of separatist element in the past. He did not mention the name of Khalistan and whatever they don't want to give the weightage to that anti-national, anti-India elements. So today he had discussed the issue. It is not acceptable to us to any element harms and warm the friendly relation between Bharat and Australia and by their thoughts or their actions. So he thanks Prime Minister Albanese. Modi thanks for the steps he had taken in the regard. At the same time, he also shared his view. He assured Prime Minister Modi assured by Prime Minister Albanese once again he will continue to take a strict action against the elements. That was the important part of this visit, and that was enough was enough. And India-Australia, Bharat-Australia relation is not limited to merely two countries. It also linked to the regional stability, peace, and global welfare. A few days ago, along the Prime Minister Albanese at the Quiet Summit in Hiroshima, where also discussed the Indo-Pacific, India-Australia cooperation can be beneficial for the progress of the global South. The Indian tradition of the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which see the whole world as one family, the central theme of India's Bharat G20 presidency. I heartily thanks Prime Minister Albanese for Australia's support for initiative G20. So, and he also praised the Australian cricket, and also once again he invited the Australian Premier for attend G20 summit in September. So this is a gist and crust all, and but whatever he Indian diaspora he said the mutual trust and Little India and mutual respect. But he's very one thing is I'm trying to mention here that is very important to just request it and asked just for the country as a we can say the countryman what he just asked to have demanded and just requested to the all Indian diaspora member of Indian diaspora whatever you give or not. So one there's so clappings and support him and the crowd said yes whatever PM wants they will give them. So we can so emotional moments there. So ये हिंदी में उन्होंने कहा कि भाई आवाज नहीं आ रही है कि आप अब जो मांगूंगा देंगे मेरा आग्रह है तो then all surprised what he is saying now. So he requested अब जब भी भारत आए तो एक ऑस्ट्रेलियन व्यक्ति को साथ लाए और भारत को दिखाएं कि भारत कैसा था कैसा है कैसा बदला है कहा तालियां so clappings so praise and so very significant things. Yeah, I think we have seen the Australia visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Albanese of the Prime Minister Australia in his wonderful talk and welcome speech. He said Prime Minister Narendra Modi is boss. That is so viral in the social media. We'll see how the warm of the two relation between the two countries. We can understand how our relation is going round. And in the contrary, other one of the former um, ambassador to India, McCarthy, has not place their view in the good sense and with the past example of Indonesia and others. I think they should learn the new culture of Bharat, new work culture of Bharat, new leadership of Bharat. And we were talking the last 10 years back. That is not Bharat after 2014. Just you see, this is new India, new Bharat, as I think. And Bharat is growing day by day by leaps and bounds. The salute to the all our Bharatiya, all Indians, salute to the Prime Minister, just and also the salute to the Australian Prime Minister, who just praised so many things as well as for the mutual respect and mutual honor. Thank you very much. We'll keep in touch and always stay with us and see, like, subscribe Global Governance News TV. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.